Alright, gentlemen, let's talk frankly. If your mornings aren't quite what they once were, and I believe you understand my meaning, then this message is crucial. You're likely already enjoying a daily cup of coffee, correct? But imagine if I told you that by simply adding a few common ingredients to that brew, you could enhance blood flow, boost energy, and yes, even restore some reliability to those morning situations that were once more predictable. I'm Dr. Emmy Kim, a urologist with over a decade of experience assisting men over 50 in navigating these concerns. Having witnessed thousands of men grapple with these issues, I can tell you that often the most effective solutions aren't found in the pharmacy, but right in your own kitchen. Today, I'll reveal precisely what to incorporate into your coffee to transform it from a mere wake-up beverage into a potent daily performance enhancer. And before any skepticism arises about this being some unconventional remedy, rest assured that every piece of advice I offer today is grounded in legitimate scientific research. We're talking peer-reviewed studies, not internet chatter. More importantly, these are strategies that real patients in my practice have successfully adopted for years. Coffee is undoubtedly beneficial. It stimulates circulation, sharpens your alertness, and provides a mental edge. However, here's the typical scenario. Plain coffee often leads to a rapid energy surge followed by a crash. Your heart races briefly, and then you're craving a second cup by mid-morning. While it offers a temporary boost to circulation, it fails to address the fundamental issues that become significant after 50. Your testosterone levels naturally decline. Your blood vessels lose elasticity, and that quick shot of caffeine merely serves as a temporary fix, akin to putting a band-aid on a damaged pipe. Our objective is to convert that everyday coffee into something that actively supports your body's specific needs. The same morning ritual, but now optimized to genuinely benefit you. Consider this analogy. You wouldn't fuel a Ferrari with standard gasoline, would you? Similarly, post-50, your body requires premium fuel, not just the basics. The remarkable aspect is that you can elevate your coffee with items you probably already possess or can easily purchase at any grocery store for a minimal cost. First on our list, cinnamon. And I'm not suggesting you heavily dose your cup. Just a quarter teaspoon, perhaps half if you enjoy the taste. Crucially, not all cinnamon varieties are equal. If possible, opt for Ceylon cinnamon over the more common cassia variety found in supermarkets. Ceylon contains lower levels of coumarin, which is important for daily consumption, as coumarin can be taxing on the liver in large doses. Why is cinnamon so vital? It essentially acts as nature's blood sugar regulator. Research indicates it can lower fasting blood sugar by up to 29%, and blood sugar control is paramount for erectile function. When your blood sugar fluctuates throughout the day, it progressively damages the minuscule blood vessels supplying the penis vessels thinner than a human hair. These are the first to suffer when blood sugar is uncontrolled. Elevated blood sugar initiates a process called glycation, essentially turning your blood into a syrupy substance that obstructs your vessels, akin to sandpaper abrading your arteries. The polyphenols in cinnamon help smooth this process, maintaining stable levels and ensuring improved blood flow where it truly counts. Furthermore, cinnamon possesses a fascinating warming property that induces vasodilation, relaxing blood vessels. You know, that comforting warmth you feel after eating something spicy? It's a similar, albeit gentler, sensation. The compound responsible cinnamaldehyde actually aids your body in producing nitric oxide, the very molecule Viagra targets. Men often report experiencing more balanced energy throughout the day when adding cinnamon to their coffee. No jitters, no crashes, just consistent vigor. One patient, a 58-year-old contractor, remarked it was the difference between needing an afternoon nap and confidently tackling his post-lunch tasks. As a bonus, it lends a sophisticated flavor to your coffee, reminiscent of a gourmet cafe. If you've ever enjoyed Mexican or Middle Eastern coffee, you'll recognize that the cinnamon-coffee combination has been cherished for centuries. Those cultures understood its benefits long before scientific validation. Next up, cocoa powder. Not the sweetened hot chocolate kind, but genuine, unsweetened cocoa powder, the intensely dark variety. Just a teaspoon stirred into your coffee can make a difference. Here's the science. Cocoa is rich in flavonoids, particularly epicatechin and catechin. These are the same beneficial compounds found in dark chocolate, but without the added sugar and calories. These flavonoids play a critical role by enhancing nitric oxide production. If you're unfamiliar with nitric oxide, it's essentially the key to erections, signaling blood vessels to expand and allow blood to flow in. In youth, your body naturally produces ample nitric oxide, but production typically declines by about half after age 50. Increasing your nitric oxide levels can lead to easier and firmer erections, and cocoa has been shown to achieve this naturally. A study published in the Journal of Hypertension indicated that men who consumed cocoa daily experienced blood flow improvements comparable to certain medications, but without the associated side effects. We're talking about a 30% improvement in flow-mediated dilation, which is medical terminology for how effectively your arteries can open. Cocoa also has an intriguing effect on mood. It contains compounds like unandamide, often called the bliss molecule. Similar to chemicals your body produces when you're in love, it literally makes you feel good. There's also phenylethylamine, a natural antidepressant. So you're not just boosting physical performance. You're also getting your mind in the game. And let's be honest, mental state accounts for a significant portion of overall performance. Another often overlooked benefit is cocoa's high magnesium content. Magnesium is crucial for testosterone production and muscle function, and many men are deficient. This offers an effortless way to increase your intake. As for taste, it transforms your coffee into a mocha without the sugar overload. If you initially find it too bitter, a small amount of stevia or monk fruit natural sweeteners that won't spike your blood sugar can be added. Now, let's discuss maca powder. This is quite fascinating. Utilized in Peru for millennia, it's locally known as natural Viagra, though its mechanism differs entirely from that drug. Instead of forcing temporary blood flow, maca genuinely supports your body's natural hormone production. Maca thrives at 14,000 feet in the Andes Mountains, enduring conditions where little else survives. This harsh environment imbues the plant with incredible resilience and a dense nutritional profile. It boasts 19 amino acids, vitamins C and E, calcium, zinc, iron, magnesium, and unique compounds called mycines and macamides, exclusive to maca. Studies on maca are quite compelling. A 2009 study revealed that men consuming 2.4 grams daily, approximately 1 teaspoon, for 12 weeks reported substantial improvements in desire and performance. Another study noted enhanced sperm production and motility. The key takeaway: maca is not a stimulant. It's classified as an adaptogen, meaning it helps your body cope with stress and maintain equilibrium. What distinguishes maca is its apparent action on the hypothalamus and pituitary gland, the master regulators of your hormone system. It doesn't introduce external hormones. Rather, it assists your body in producing more of its own, which is why its effects accumulate gradually over time. A teaspoon in your coffee imparts a subtly nutty, almost butterscotch-like flavor. Some describe it as tasting like malted milk. While some immediately enjoy it, others need time to adjust. A pro tip: yellow maca has the mildest flavor, red maca is believed to support prostate health, and black maca is often favored for energy and stamina. I typically suggest starting with yellow maca. As for results, most men experience an increase in energy and desire within 2 to 3 weeks, not an overnight miracle, but a genuine, sustained improvement. The most appealing aspect of maca is its broader benefits. Beyond erections, men report better workout performance, enhanced mental clarity, and a general feeling of being more like themselves. One patient, a 54-year-old teacher, described it as someone turned the lights back on upstairs. Everything felt clearer and more focused. Alright, adding coconut oil to coffee might sound unconventional. I understand. But allow me to explain. Blending a teaspoon of coconut oil into your hot coffee yields a creamy, rich beverage that keeps you satiated and energized for hours. No mid-morning energy dips, no sudden hunger pangs, and no desperate craving for donuts by 10 ante-meridium. Now for the scientific explanation. Testosterone is synthesized from cholesterol and fats, specifically good fats, not harmful trans fats. Your body requires these raw materials to produce hormones. If you've adhered to a low-fat diet for years, mistakenly believing it was healthier, you might have inadvertently hindered your hormone production. Coconut oil provides medium-chain triglycerides, or MCTs. Unlike other fats that undergo extensive digestion, MCTs are directly transported to your liver, where they're rapidly converted into energy. It's like premium fuel your body can use instantly. Approximately 60% of coconut oil consists of MCTs, particularly lauric acid, known for its antimicrobial properties and immune support. Studies suggest that MCTs can elevate testosterone levels. One study found that men consuming MCTs had 20% higher testosterone levels compared to those consuming other fats. They also exhibited improved thyroid function, which is essential for metabolism and energy. Men who embrace this coconut oil coffee habit, sometimes called bulletproof coffee, report consistent morning energy, enhanced mental clarity, and better gym performance. The fat content slows down caffeine absorption, resulting in a sustained energy release over several hours, rather than a rapid spike and crash. Over time, supporting a healthy fat intake contributes to healthy testosterone levels. The key is to blend it. Simply stirring it in will leave an unappetizing oil slick on top. Use a blender, a small milk frother, or even vigorously shake it in a mason jar. This transforms it into a creamy, latte-like drink that many find more palatable than regular coffee. The texture itself feels like a gourmet coffeehouse beverage. Some individuals may initially find the oil challenging to digest. Your gallbladder needs time to adapt to processing that much fat in the morning. Start with half a teaspoon and gradually increase the amount over 1 to 2 weeks. If digestive upset occurs, reduce the dose and increase more slowly. Alternatively, MCT oil can be used instead of coconut oil, as it's more concentrated and some individuals find it easier to digest. Finally, let's talk about ginger, whether fresh grated or powdered. This ingredient is like rocket fuel for your circulation. It contains compounds called gingerols and chagols, which are potent anti-inflammatories. They dilate blood vessels, reduce inflammation, and remarkably, studies indicate that ginger can actually increase testosterone levels by safeguarding your testicles from oxidative stress. While this might sound unusual, consider that your testicles are constantly subjected to various stressors: prolonged sitting, constrictive clothing, oxidative stress from normal metabolic processes, and environmental toxins. For optimal function, the temperature within your testicles needs to be 2 to 3 degrees cooler than your core body temperature. When exposed to excessive heat or stress, testosterone production can decline. Ginger helps protect these glands, maintaining their proper function. A 2012 study demonstrated a 17.7% increase in testosterone after 3 months of daily ginger supplementation. Another study reported improved sperm count and motility. Researchers theorize that ginger works by elevating luteinizing hormone, which signals the testicles to produce more testosterone. In your coffee, ginger imparts a warm, spicy kick, not overpowering, but just enough to invigorate your entire system. It's like the difference between a gentle alarm clock and a fire alarm. It gets you moving without the jolt. Begin with a 1/4 teaspoon of powdered ginger or a thin slice of fresh ginger, roughly the size of a coin. Fresh ginger, with its volatile oils, offers an immediate circulatory boost, while powdered ginger, being more concentrated in active compounds, provides more long-term benefits. I typically suggest fresh ginger in the morning for that invigorating effect, but powder is excellent for meal prepping or when traveling. A word of caution: ginger can be intense for some. If you have a sensitive stomach, start with a smaller amount or consume it with food. It can also subtly thin your blood, so if you're on blood thinners, consult your doctor. However, for most individuals, it's incredibly safe and has been utilized medicinally for over 5,000 years. Now, you're probably thinking, am I supposed to transform my kitchen into a chemistry lab every morning? Absolutely not. Here's a practical approach for incorporating this into your daily life. Begin with just one addition and only one. Try cinnamon for a week and observe how you feel. Then perhaps add cocoa the following week. You don't need all 5 ingredients daily. In fact, that might be excessive. For a simpler approach that still yields results, consider this lazy man's version. Purchase pre-mixed cinnamon and cocoa. Keep it in a jar by your coffee maker and add 1 spoonful to your cup, done in 5 seconds. Alternatively, acquire quality Maca powder and simply add that. It's straightforward. If you're inclined to be more adventurous, here's my weekend power coffee recipe. Brew your regular coffee. Then transfer it to a blender with a teaspoon of coconut oil, a half teaspoon of cinnamon, a teaspoon of cocoa, and a small piece of fresh ginger. Blend for 30 seconds. The result is a healthy coffee shop-style drink that genuinely benefits your body. Avoid overdoing it. More isn't necessarily better here. Overloading your coffee with all 5 ingredients on day 1 will likely cause digestive issues and discourage you from continuing altogether. Start small. Don't anticipate immediate miracles. If you have serious medical conditions, diabetes, heart disease, etc., this won't cure you. Consult your doctor. This approach is about optimization, not medication. Crucially, avoid sugary versions like sweetened cocoa powder, candied ginger, or cinnamon sugar. These counteract the entire purpose, as we aim to regulate your blood sugar, not spike it. And don't give up after just a week. Your body has functioned in a particular way for decades. It requires time to adapt and respond to new inputs. Allow at least a month before determining if something is effective. Here's my suggestion for you. Choose one ingredient. I recommend starting with cinnamon due to its ease of use and generally appealing taste. Add a quarter teaspoon to your coffee every morning for the next 30 days. That's it. For week 1, only cinnamon, a quarter teaspoon each morning. Pay attention to how you feel. In week 2, if you're feeling good, add cocoa 1 teaspoon along with the cinnamon. For week 3, try Maca 3 times that week, perhaps Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. In week 4, experiment with either coconut oil or ginger, depending on which sounds more appealing. Keep a record of your feelings. Energy levels, mood, morning situations, workout performance, anything that matters to you. Use your phone's notes or simply a piece of paper on your fridge. Rate your energy on a scale of 1 to 10 each day. Note any unusual occurrences, positive or negative. I'm confident you'll observe enough of a difference to encourage you to continue and explore further. Most men who commit to this for a month end up integrating it as a permanent part of their routine. If you're truly eager to dive in, try my 3-ingredient starter combination: cinnamon, cocoa, and maca every morning for a month. The total cost for all 3 might be around $15. The potential reward? Feeling like your old self again. Gentlemen, you don't have to passively accept decline. Your morning coffee can be more than just a wake-up call. It can be a daily source of natural support for everything that's important to you as a man. These aren't exotic ingredients. They're readily available at any grocery store. They're affordable, they taste good, and they're supported by both science and thousands of years of traditional use. So, tomorrow morning when you prepare your coffee, remember this conversation. Remember that you possess the power to enhance your day with a simple addition to your cup. Your body is still capable of remarkable feats. Sometimes, it merely needs the right fuel. Share your current coffee additions in the comments. I'm curious what you guys are already doing. And if you try any of these suggestions, please come back and share your experience. Your story might inspire another man to take that first step. If this video proved helpful, hit subscribe for more honest discussions about men's health after 50. No judgment. No embarrassment, just practical, effective advice. And please share this with a friend who might benefit. Sometimes, the best gift you can give a buddy is information that could transform his life. Until next time, this is Dr. Emma Miller, reminding you that small changes lead to significant results. Stay strong, gentlemen.